exactly what policy they have implemented that has resulted in the appreciation of the cedi. They cannot.
He that was doing things the right way according to him, why did we find the dollar? 17 cities. When is it
appreciation of the cedi that we have seen recently? I think one of the things that if you ask a simple question to the NDC to point out
position that he will be giving us lectures in economic matters. In government, that he says he's an IT person. How can we be treated to this?
You know, when there is problem, I mean, but when there is joy, this is about Dr. Bawumah. According to Dr. Bawumah, see the cedi appreciation in that. It is because of not Dr. Bawumah and the policies, which is the 33 policies no the go akwan. And we see na Ghana for and your man answers society and was cedi no. It was as then in there I was here the more not Dr. Bawumah, not the NDC government led by John Dramani Mahama. So if there is doom so there, it is not NPP. If there is higher prices, it is not NPP. If there is higher VAT, it is not NPP. If there is higher tax, it's NPP. But rather, if there is a great news, and then there is NPP for
appreciation of the cedi that we have seen recently. I think one of the things that if you ask a simple question to the NDC to point out exactly what policy they have implemented that has resulted in the appreciation of the cedi, they cannot tell you one that has been implemented, not sort of talked about, but actually implemented. They cannot tell you one such policy. They only pass their budget in March. They've not even issued any contracts and paid for anything, pretty much. You know, so you cannot ascribe what is happening to the currency to a policy that they have implemented. There's no such policy that has been implemented that has had that impact yet. For me, we had anticipated the impact of gold in this economy. I talked about it when we got into dire straits in 2022. Bank of Ghana had bought $5 billion worth of gold. After all the noise of the election, people are paying attention to our reserves. That is one thing, which we have built to 30 tons. Secondly, you've mentioned that the US dollar itself is on the decline globally. And that has also strengthened. If you go to Zambia, for example, the kwacha has gained a lot of ground also because you have the US dollar declining in value because of what is happening in the US with all of that. So I think those are, and then there's the third element is that they are not spending. I mean, if you are managing an economy, you have to pay your bills. They are not paying IPPs, for example. This is why the doomsday is so acute, and they are not paying contractors. So when you are not spending, there's less pressure on your currency. So those are some of the reasons why you are seeing an appreciation.
So that's Dr. Bawumah for us, as some of the two channels. But we say, as some way by, a lot of people have been debating about this whole thing. As some of them can answer, the entire doom so by the most there be a NDC for natures or moon to mean solve a problem. The entire Yasutuni Mamudi and the NDC for no moon to mean any. Now, if we are sacking some people also, you are blaming the NDC of their reckless behavior and as a leadership. But say Bruce says Cedi no air performing here there and it hurry a NPP for. Hey, you know, this has made the movement for change communication officer Edna Nwatu. Was in fact Dr. Bawumah here about. We hear about Papa because of say, what's the position and as when you are in power. At that time, we were finding it very difficult to hear from you. Then they work opposition there, which remind you good cons.
I have no difficulty praising this administration if the dollar is stabilized. In the same way, when it begins to rise, I will come here and then bash the governor of Bank of Ghana. So I don't have any. In any case, I had the former flag, the flag bearer of the MPP in the last elections, Dr. Bawumah, says that he hasn't seen any policy that must solicit for any applause for this government. Not doing anything itself is a policy, if he cares to know. If you decide to come to government and one of your strategies is not to do anything, it's part of your policy. Policy not do anything. And if that one alone can bring the dollar down, then it means it's a good policy. He that was doing things the right way according to him, where did we find the dollar? 17 cities. When he's in opposition, then he will be giving us lectures on economic matters. In government, he says he's an IT person. How can we be treated to this? This is not fair to the sensibilities of the people of this country.
So here is the BJ show with Watson Joseph. Do what to subscribe, share the link, tell us about the BJ show. And the next thing is you do what to leave a comment. I will say I don't know about your mind. Meaning say, wow, share the question Dr. Bawumah more than Bo. Because when the man was talking, okay, I said, even for you not to do anything and not crown a policy on its own. Yes. And then if Dr. Bawumah initiated 33 policies, which up to now, some people don't know the 33 policies are. It's serious. But here is the BJ show with Watson Joseph. Do what to subscribe, share the link, tell others about the BJ show, and the next thing is you do what to leave a comment.